everyone and welcome to episode 4 of the Whimsicraft SMP. Today's video has a lot of little random stuff going on in it, so I really hope you enjoy that. It's going to be a bit different to the previous episodes, but it should still be a good time. We have quite a few things to basically plan for the future. So, me and Duckies were over here, and I was sort of just expressing my issues with this area here. And I wanted to make my, main base for this season over that way that you might have seen on stream. Like, I already started flattening it out and everything and terraining, and I had started building there, working on the project. But after a quick call with Duckies, well, it wasn't very quick, after quite a long discussion with Duckies over here, I figured I'm actually just gonna stay here for the rest of the season, which sounds really confusing. Why am I gonna stay here for the rest of the season next to my starter base? That sounds really limiting and you're not gonna have a lot to do. Well, we actually have quite a lot of plants in here. Well, Duckies helped me with, all of it, so massive shout out to Duckies. He is quite a great guy. But as you can see, we've got quite a few, wool blocks hanging around. So let me explain what each of them are for. First of all, the white wool is for Spaghet to create a wheat field around here. Because if you don't know, Spaghet has a shop. I mean, FreeSpaghet, he is the owner of the server. He has a shop where he will basically just create fields and farms for everyone. And I kind of couldn't be bothered to do the rest of the wheat field because it is a pain to do. A really big pain, you gotta work out where the best place to place water is, and then when you're going up in elevation as well. So I've asked him to do that for me, and also sort of smooth out the land as well if possible, so hopefully you can do that. And that cyan wool is actually for the river, because I think I mentioned it when I built the river, but it's not just gonna stop here, it's gonna go hopefully all around here. And then it's probably gonna stop maybe around here. Maybe we'll have a waterfall here with a pond, possibly. I don't think that'd make much geology sense, but I mean, oh well, that doesn't really matter, right?
Wait a minute, Fusey, you're wrong. Geology does matter.
Sorry, Rock. Okay, so that is the cyan and the white wool explained. That's nice and easy, but what is this green and red wool doing? What are they doing on my land? Well, this green wool is actually continuation of the path. So we have the path here on the bridge, and then we come all along here, and we're gonna walk around the pond, which is gonna get fully redone hopefully at some point, quickly, soon. We come all the way along here, and you can see the wheat field stops here, and we have this red wool. Now, red wool is buildings. So this is where we're going to actually build quite a small, tight-knit village. And I'm actually going to throw a few pictures of a place called York here in England. It's only about an hour and a half away from me, and I've been there quite a few times, and I love it. It's a really cool place, and you might actually recognise this street called Shambles from Green's, I think it was either season 7 or season 8. He built, when he built in the street, in the cave thing, and he did that, it was inspired by this place. He went to this place, and I love it too, and I'm gonna sort of build a little village around here. So we're gonna have the path going through. And because of the history in these old villages and towns and stuff, they usually still have their castle walls still around from thousands and hundreds of years ago. And so we're gonna have a few remains of castle walls here, which will help divide the village, the wheat field from the village. So yeah, we'll have a few buildings either side and make it super cramped and imperfect as well. And then we have the path here, which is going to go into a town centre sort of area, and it's going to be very circular hopefully, and we're going to have maybe a few stalls and stuff. I mean, it's probably going to be a bit bigger than this actually, but yeah, we're going to have a bit of an area here, and it's going to be very central, and it's hopefully going to be a bit of a nicer part of the village. Then we'll do the path up here, so this circular area will path onto here, here and here. There. And this path is just going to go up to here, and we might have some more buildings up here, possibly a blacksmith, some shops, and all that sort of thing, hopefully. And I'm not too sure where that's going to end up to. We'll see when it comes to it. But then we've also got this path here, which is going to go down to this building, which is going to have like a water mill on the side of it, a water wheel. I don't know. I don't really know what they're called or what the specifics of them are. But yeah, I just want a building like here. And then when I was discussing with Duckies, I was thinking like a fish shop as well. And it wouldn't be like a very stereotypical fish and chip shop, like battered fish. It would be like raw fish, you know? Because obviously this is like predated a bit before really electricity and all that. So this is going to be quite a fun little village to build. And you might think, well, that changes my plans up quite a bit. Because I was going for this style that's on screen right now. But this village is going to take up maybe like a few months or something of the season. But we have a bunch of land over here, which I don't know why, but I never thought of building on. So we're hopefully going to have like a bridge over here to this island, and I'm not too sure exactly what's going on this island. Current ideas were to have like a forest. We would get rid of all these trees and basically just create custom trees and have like a really like nice area, I think. And that could just be a cool area, I think. And I think maybe each tree could possibly be dedicated to like a different subscriber or donator or something, if I end up setting up donations on streams and whatever. But that's a full of a conversation. So yeah, I think that's what that area could be. And then we'd have an area over here as well, which is going to be the industrial area, which I had plans for all the way over there, like 2,000 blocks away. So yeah, that's what we're going to do on here. So I'll show them images up again. We're going to sort of put them sort of buildings on here. It's going to be very industrial. We're going to use a lot of bricks and actually jungle, stripped jungle logs. They look great. A lot of like granite and mud bricks and all that sort of stuff, which I really like. But you might think, well, how am I meant to integrate that with this farm field area? And what I'm going to do is, once we've got all these like basic farms and stuff, once I've cleaned this area up, I'm going to continue this hill around here, so we have like a bit of a mound, and then that should create more of a natural separation between this area and the like main industrial area as well. Which means, yes, the tree farm will be going, and we'll have more of a proper setup for that and an automatic farm, hopefully. So yeah, I know I just done about like 5 minutes of absolute rambling, and hopefully you enjoyed that though. We're just trying to get my ideas out there, and I really, really like it, to be honest. But there is one more thing yet to explain, which is this deep slate, well, cobbled deep slate tower little thing here. And what I really want to do is I just want to make a little like tree here. I think that would work really well. I was thinking of making it kind of, it's either dead or an alive tree, I'm not too sure. So yeah, but I'm thinking a custom tree right there. I think that would just look awesome. It also like just help break it up a bit, and also sort of hide the village area. Like I don't want to fully hide it, but I think it just help cover up like the back walls that aren't going to be so detailed. Because obviously there's going to be quite a frequently walked path, and if we have like village buildings there, I don't want to see like boring backs of buildings all the time. And I think finally the last thing I need to mention for this build ideas and like my plans for the future is this bridge. I want to get rid of it and make a new one. I don't like it. It's like decent, but it's not very good. Like, what is this? Why isn't there another slab there? And it's like really wide at some parts, and it's just I don't really like it. And why have we got Podzol here? Whose idea was it to put Podzol right here? Why? Who did that? Absolutely silly Billy who did that. So I guess we can finally get on to what we're going to be doing today, which is going to be probably making that custom tree there. And I want to finish this house finally. As you can see, it's really undetailed, especially from the outside. I mean, inside I actually really like it. We've got a nice interior using lots of arm stand stuff and invisible iron frames. I think it's really cool, and I really like this area here too. Like we've got the grindstone hanging from the trapdoor, which is impossible. It's not an actual grindstone. I'm just using an arm stand for that. I think that works really well. And we've got the iron ingot down there, and we've got a bit of stuff. Why have we got an anvil in there? What? I don't know why. But yeah, we've got a bit of storage as well. I just really like this area. Maybe a bit of light could go in there. But yeah, and then we've got a nice little office area. And if we come up here, we've got the storage and then like workplace and my bed. So I really like it. But the exterior. First of all, we have no windows, which is quite a big problem. But it's just bland, especially down here. So I think I'm gonna look up some inspiration, especially like on Pinterest and stuff, and then I will come back once I have got something done or I'm starting something. Okay, I have an idea for like a carrot sort of growing area. I don't know, but like right here, and I think the only way I can really explain this well is if I just show you. So I'm probably gonna need some armor stands, but right here, if I place an armor stand and we use the armor stand mods that we've got on the server and we show arms, where are they? There. Then we pop that in there and oops, we pop that in there and make it the head. Okay, great. And then, ooh, that's a bit too big, but we'll shrink it down a little bit. Okay, and then if we turn off gravity and we move it down a bit as well. Okay, maybe some of you can actually see what I'm going to be doing. Maybe not though. Okay, I think that's right. And then if we pull it down a bit, then we can actually change the, well, level that this block is on. And I think that could look really, really cool. Because obviously it's not going to be very functional when you don't need it to be, but it's going to be a bit lower than it would be. So, I quite like it. Right, 163, okay. Now I've just got to do that for these as well. Okay, there's the second one in. I think that works pretty well. And now we just need to get this one in as well. Okay, you might be able to see that these are actually on different Y levels, and that is just because when they're on the same, there's quite a lot of like Z fighting between them, and I didn't want that. But they do look a bit too even, so I'm going to make this up a little bit. Yeah, because no, that's only like 1 pixel, and that's like a few pixels. Like, you know, that's like a quarter of a pixel, and that's like a full pixel. So I think that looks a lot better. Then for the next part, we are going to need some carrots, which should have some in here, yes. And I think I'm going to need some more armor stands, but we'll just use 2 for now, and I'll show you what I mean. But what we're going to do, we can place a 1 there, and why did that go all the way down? I don't know. Actually, I do know, but oh well. So, if we go to show arms, and we give it a carrot, I think you can already probably see what I'm going to do here. Oh. That's a bit strange, but if we then rotate it, I guess, not that way, not that way either, how about this way, there we go. And I think we might need to make these armor stands invisible, maybe not actually, but hopefully you can see what's going on down there. See, there we go, so we've got a little carrot in the ground. Okay, that means we've got 1 in, awesome. I like it, but I think we're going to need quite a few of them to make this actually look good. So I think 2 in there, we can probably get like 3 in here, and then maybe we can do 1 or 2 in here as well. Which means a few more armor stands as well. Okay, I think the 12 might be too many, but I guess you can never have enough armor stands really, can ya? So, let me just do this, and I think I'm going to do it over here, just because they kept on, like, falling over there, and I think that might create a bit of a mess. So, let's do the same here, add the carrot to the arm, make it the head, and well, I'll get back to you once I've got some more carrots in. Okay, I have done a lot since the last clip was recorded, but we have the carrots all complete really. We have already had people coming over here and breaking this, and you know, it's been a bit of a mess, but it's working now, and I might redo it and add more carrots, because there's not a lot, because people have been stealing them, but it's acceptable for now. But you're probably going to notice the big tree and the waterfall and the new river, as well as some other few things around here. Basically, after the last clip, I just couldn't record for a little while, but I still wanted to build. I was in that mood and in the building flow. Therefore, I built, well, first of all, we'll talk about this tree. It's like a vanilla plus sort of tree, and I think it's pretty decent. It could definitely be better, and maybe a bit more even. There's a bit too much on the right side, but yeah, I quite like it. And the second main thing is this river. So, it only went up to, like, about here, or something like that, but I removed the block, and I and Duckies made it go all the way along here. and this is to a waterfall. Now, it's not fully complete. I still need to do a bit of texturing and just doing basic stuff around here. But this is it. Also, you'll notice that the river is like super wide there, but it gets really thin here, like maybe 2 blocks here, gap, and here it's actually tiny considering there's maybe like quite a big waterfall gushing out down here, which would of course erode quite a lot of like stone around here. So this doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, that's all of that complete. Okay, Ducky just gotta come to my house to get some food. Damn.
Fuzzy!
Hello?
Fuzzy!
Hi.
What? Fuzzy! Come here, Fuzzy. Come on, Fuzzy.
Crumbled wouldn't be happy.
Come on. Give me food. Give me food. I'm
You're
hungry,
disturbing
no
my
one's sending
video
any
right
food,
now,
so
you know?
I'm
I'm
kinda
recording.
hungry. Oh.
Take a stack. Take a stack cooked man.
What do I take?
Take a stack of
Okay.
cooked man.
Wait, what food do I take? Just, do I take it all? Okay.
Take
yeah,
a stack
okay,
of cooked
yeah,
mutton.
thank you.
Whoa, no.
Do I want raw? Do you know? Ow! No, okay, I'm sorry.
Just one stack.
I'll take 10 mutton.
No,
Take
one
10
stack.
mutton.
One stack. Take a stack.
Ow!
Take a
Ooh,
stack.
what else do you stuffed you off?
What? Duckies?
Okay. Okay.
Did you take a
go.
stack of cooked mutton?
Oh!
No. Oh no, now you've broke it all. No.
I'm so sorry, but have fun with that.
That's broken. The carrots are being broken, all because of that guy. Oh, and this arm stand is broken because
Wait,
of
I have to
Fern.
come back because I thought of a joke while I was leaving. Why are you smashing meat? Yeah, do you know what? I'll leave. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
recording,
that's cute,
duckies.
that's
That's
cute.
going in the video.
Bye. Okay.
Jesus. Anyways, during that disturbance, you might have noticed these little shulker boxes right here, which are very, very full. And, well, that is for an automatic tree farm. I've had many people want my wood stock to be restocked at my shop, and, well, it's not been. So I want to build an automatic farm to get a bunch of wood because I started manually restocking and it was just taking so long, especially for the mangrove. Therefore, we are just going to make an automatic farm, finally, and bite the bullet. I know I'm going to need to move it in the future because I'm just going to put it here for now, and then I'll move it once we need a permanent spot for it. But it's actually quite late for me right now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop recording for the night. I'm going to probably start working on this, start building it, and then I'll finish it off tomorrow. But whilst I'm working on this, I wanted to tell you guys about the brand new member, Augie, which is actually on right now. Don't worry about my ping as well. We spent about 3 or 4 hours just going around the server, like doing a little tour and just messing around. And so if you want to see that, that'll be now. And if you don't want to see that, there'll be a timestamp on screen for when I actually have the wood, like, automatic farm complete. Did you actually think I was going to edit 4 hours of footage? I did. I don't know why. Because that is the full reason why this video is almost 2 months late. 2 months! And I'm sorry. I just couldn't get myself to edit 4 months. Not 4 months. 4 hours of footage. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. There is a few clips on Augie's first episode, which is out. Link to that will be in the description, like her channel. But 4 hours of footage, I couldn't edit it. I'm sorry. That is the full reason why this video is so late. Anyways, I guess we'll go back to the clip where I built the automatic farm. Yeah, enjoy. Okay, after literally 4.5 hours of trying to follow a 30-minute tutorial, I've given up. It looks pretty decent right now, but, yeah, it doesn't work, and, well, I decided to look at the comments, you know, 4.5 hours later, and I found some pretty bad comments, and I even found myself that the tutorial, like, resource list just wasn't full. So I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna knock all this down and follow a different tutorial. I found another one that doesn't use that really intense but supposed to be calming music, and this should hopefully go a little bit better. Maybe. hopefully. And the farm is finally complete. This is very different to the original one that I was making, so let's have a look at it. Very quickly though, Matt just said that he finished his base. I said, is that it till season 2? Very quickly though, Matt just said that he finished his base. I said, so that's it till season 2, see you then. And he said, yeah, I'm done. See ya. And he left. Wow. Anyways, this. So, we have the TNT duper at the top, and that will, like, push it down, and duplicate the TNT, and there's, like, 2 modes. So, basically, there's one for, what is it? So, jungle, huge fungi, and brown mushroom, and that sends the TNT down every single time, and then the other time, it sends it only half the time. I know it, I can't explain it. But if you do want to rebuild this, it's a really good farm actually. If you want to rebuild it in your world, I will leave the link to the tutorial in the description, and it's an ENXO4 farm. So this was off like 5 minutes, probably not even that to be honest. So that's pretty good. We also have this little bone meal farm over here, which we're going to need to expand as well, because we have a lot of leaves that we need to get rid of. So why did I have Fulbright on that? Wasn't meant to happen. Yeah, we're turning all these leaves into bone meal, so that then we can actually power the farm. Okay, that's that chest full for now, which is what I mean by we need to expand this. Because, well, it's definitely not enough for us to continuously fill this up. And throw this kelp away, actually. So I guess I'll do a little demonstration. So if I just flick this lever, then we wait a little bit for the redstone signal to go all the way up, and then you can see it's starting to work, and it just sends the TNT down, it goes kaboom, and there we go. And you can see every single time it's landing on that obsidian block, where if we flick this, this is what I was trying to explain, if we just wait a few seconds, then sometimes it'll land on the block, and then the other time it will land like halfway up, will explode halfway up. I forgot, there's another lever up there that actually needs to be flicked as well, never mind. I was waiting there for 5 minutes, just seeing if it would change. But no, there is another one that you need to flick as well, and, well, then it works. The only thing is, it makes it really anxious, because every single time that it stops, there's like an explosion up here. Well, like it looks like it, and you can hear it, but it doesn't actually explode. And I don't know why that is, but it's very scary. But, I'll show you the other lever. Yeah, this other lever needs to be flicked, and then that's what will make it do the other thing for jungle, big fungi, and mushrooms. The only thing is that it doesn't work on mangrove, which is kind of the reason why I needed a tree farm, because doing mangrove is a big pain, but we can actually like customize it, expand the platform, and make it stop landing in water. Well, like stop the roots growing in water, and then it won't destroy it, and then the delivery system won't be broken. But actually, now that I think about it, most of the time when I've been stood here, because this is where all the resources go up and it goes into the sorting system, when I've been stood here, I end up picking up most of the stuff anyway, so the water system isn't really that needed. Or I could use like a rail system to pick up all the stuff, that could work too. Okay, so it's now the next day after making the farm, and wow, it's working really, really well. I don't have my wood in here right now, but well, I have a bit of birch, but I've mostly just been putting it straight into the shop. But you can see I have a bunch of birch here, and you can see these are all the saplings and the sticks I've been getting, and I think it's going to be great once I get a stick trade with a Fletcher. That'll be really awesome to get more emeralds. But you'll also notice here, there is another farm, which is just a moss/bone meal farm, which is going to infinitely supply the tree farm. So you've got a candy bit here, and this is running pretty much 24/7. Well, as long as I'm at my base, which is most of the time, it will be running. In fact, I want to test, if we go all the way over here, because this is where we're going to be working, and I guess in the next few months, and then if we fly back over with FreeCam, I wonder if it will actually still be running. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so that might be too far. But I was over at my house earlier, and it was working just fine then. So yeah, that's a lot closer, and it is working. But you'll see these shulkers right here, and we've got one of every colour in Minecraft. We've got red, orange, yellow, green, lime green, light blue, cyan, blue, purple, magenta, pink, white, brown, light grey, grey, and black. And this is because I want to basically get a colour, well, a block of every colour almost. So I want like 2 stacks of concrete, 2 stacks of concrete powder, probably 2 stacks of wool, 2 stacks of carpet, 2 stacks of glass, 2 stacks of glass panes, like maybe even a bed, and just all that sort of stuff. And like a wood variant that goes with it, and I want to fill these up, and then I can just put these into my ender chest, and then I have pretty much every resource I'm going to need, just if I want to touch something up, if I want to fix something, do a little build. And it'll basically just mean that I always have resources on me. Because this is 16 shulkers, so there's a lot of storage there. However, that does mean that I'm going to need a lot of sand and gravel, so I think that's going to be a project that'll probably be done like over the next few episodes, probably done by next episode actually. Which the next episode is going to be a very interesting one, because what I'm going to do, I am getting viewers and friends to write one line of a script for a short movie in Minecraft, and all the messages will go into one channel on my Discord server, and well, I'll put them all into a Minecraft short movie. So if you want, you can join my Discord server, link to that is in the description, go to this script ideas channel, and just put a little line in, and it can be absolutely whatever, and I'll try and merge every single line. So if you're putting something in there, there's a very high likelihood that you will actually be going in a little short film. And you will of course be credited at the end. So yeah, that'll be the next video on the channel probably. I might do an episode before that, but that's probably the next video. Another thing I wanted to say just before the end of this video, that in the last 5 minutes of the previous episode, it actually cut out and there was quite a bit of lore there, and I wanted to show you guys it. So that'll be on screen now, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Good, bye. Also subscribe. Okay. Apologies for not having a time lapse there. I actually am recording this a day late. The video is meant to be out yesterday, and it's not even fully recorded yet. But we have the farm almost complete. I still want to spread it across this way, up on the fields, a bit over there, and expand it along here. But I've done a good chunk of it, and what I want to actually do here is, because we've got a bridge right here, which is okay. I still want to work on it a little bit more, but from Cakeness, he said that it looks pretty good, so I'm happy with that. But I want a bit of a transition here, and to go into a path all the way up here, as you can see, I started ticking out a little bit, and I was like, never mind, I've got other stuff to do. And then all the way up here, and up to this point, and wait, what's that smoke doing over there? I didn't place that. Let's go check this out. What is this? I still need to get my dogs. But what's up here? Is the fire? Oh, there is fire. And what's that? What? It looks like it's like crushed down. What does it say? Property of site. Site. I know what that is. That's I can't tell you guys, but why is it here? Surely, site's meant to be secretive. What's in this barrel? Some resources and a book. What does this say? Agent Fuzi.
This is Site Officer Mini. Within this package, you have the equipment needed to create a communication device, allowing us to keep in contact more easily. Please assemble it in a secret location. You will receive more orders soon.
So I guess Farmer Fuzi's gotta go create this communication device. Okay, I think this spot is gonna be perfect. As you can see, we've got a little entranceway up here, and we can get in and out. Okay, so if we do this here, and this, and this, and this, then our power source, then the computer, put in the monitor, the lamp, the redstone repeater, and a lever. Then we just put the keyboard in place. And I think this is our communication system set up. So let's see what sort of communication we receive from the site headquarters in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this one, then please do like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.